Welcome to Real People, Real Voices. I'm your host, James Jackson.
Co-host, Dr. Wayne Moore.
Always a pleasure to host with you.
It is, my brother. Happy to be here with you in the studio.
In the studio.
Yeah. We're not in our regular studio, but we're in the studio.
You know, we were out for almost 2 years at one time.
Yeah, almost 24 months out, and now we're back together doing the best we can to inform the community, secularly and inspirationally, and I'm happy to be a part of that.
And speaking of informing, we've got some great guests.
We do.
Great sponsors.
We've got some great sponsors here. Let me give them to you right quick. We have Tomiko and Associates, not only her, but we have Lavinia Summers, Home of Funerals. Marion County Public Health Department, we have Al's Modern Clothing and Shoes, His Place Eatery. If you get hungry, go there. It's a great place to eat. Fervent Care Christian Academy, Northside Windows Cleaners, Windows Gutters Cleaning, and not only that, Lee Carsol in Crawley, who's been with us ever since we started.
Yeah, and it's such a blessing to have so many people.
Yeah, over seven sponsors. If we could get 3 more sponsors by the end of this year, I'd be happy.
Yeah, so call today, ask for Curtis Baker, and he'll get you all set up. And I talked to a lot of these business owners, and they are saying that people are calling them because of this show. Yeah,
and that's great. And that's what we want to do. We want to make sure we continue to communicate to the community that there are businesses out there that are willing and ready to serve in a way that is a blessing.
Great way to get your business out there. And also want to encourage you to go to WHMB TV 40. You can watch this show when it's over, as well as others that you might have missed. And
you can like us on Facebook. We're waiting on you to just hit us and bring us into your life, and we'll be sharing what we are sharing today.
And we'll be sharing with you Sergeant Earnest Paige Jr. joining us from the Indiana State Police.
The king of recruitment, right here today.
Right here. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Real People, Real Voices, and we are joined by Sergeant Earnest Paige Jr. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you for having me, gentlemen.
You're welcome. And how's things at the Indiana State Police?
Well, they're definitely Indiana State Police. Things are going very well. We are here to provide some great information today on opportunities throughout our department. Let community knows that we have openings and we're looking for good people.
All right, and so that's recruitment. And if people want to get into your line of work, what kind of opportunities are out there?
So we have 2 different sides. So you have our sworn side, in which we offer to be an Indiana State Trooper or a Capitol Police Officer. And then we have for our civilians, we have multiple civilian positions, and along comes with that is also our motor carrier inspector. So civilian opportunities, you can be anything from a mechanic that works in our garage that helps with the positions with our commissions that work on the road for our troopers. And then you also have our dispatchers who send us the calls of service and things of that nature. And then you also have our maintenance personnel that help us with our post facilities and things like that, keeping things up to date in that nature. So just a slew of opportunities for those that want to help the community and be a part of the Indiana State Police.
Sergeant, how do we get to the point to where I can become a trooper?
So the first thing is you're at a good part today. It's pretty hot outside, so the number one thing I'm going to tell you is that you gotta start working out. Our physical fitness is the first part of our selection process. So we have a multitude of ways of getting you information. Obviously, you can get on isp.in.gov and go to our career opportunities to learn more about state troopers, but you want to make sure that you're beginning to get prepared physical fitness and understand what parts of the selection process, what it takes to become an Indiana State Trooper.
Now, let me ask you another question. Jackson and I have always expressed being Capitol Police.
Yeah, at some point.
And we were wondering, since you're the recruiter, what kind of juice do you have at the United States Police? We would love to be Capitol Police, but we want to get past the PT testing. Is that possible?
Yeah, I think we can work some things out. No, but that's a very valid question on there. So the understanding that whether you apply to be an Indiana State Trooper or a Capitol Police Officer, you will have to do the physical ability testing first.
Yeah.
So making sure you got a good gym regimen, and we have people that you can reach out to on our department. If you don't have a good workout regimen, that we can get you there to help you exceed the standards that we would like to see for each sworn position.
Salaries and benefits.
That's a big thing. One of the things that is commonly overlooked is the one we work on pay matrices. So you get a salary increase every year. So for a state trooper, you're going to start out at $47,000, and then you get nominal increases every year. At the first part of your career, you're going to see significant increases. By the end of your probationary year, you're going to be close to $55,000. So with that, plus a take-home car and all maintenance and equipment, you're looking at anywhere of adding to about $10,000 to that salary. And that's not including the benefits we offer, such as a pension and our deferred comp program. That offers benefits for you not only during your career, but when you actually leave the Indiana State Police.
Yeah.
And with a take-home car, you don't have to pay for your own fuel.
No, you do not have to pay for your own fuel, maintenance, or anything of that nature.
So that's an instant savings.
And those are and if I'm not, that's an instant savings. But at the same time, it is an instant savings. What, $5 a gallon now?
About $300 a month.
Yeah, $300 a month, and then you get it's a new car. It's no used car.
Yes, you get a brand new. All graduates. We actually have a graduating class coming this Thursday, and they will receive brand new 2022 Chargers.
Wow. That's a nice car.
That's a nice
For
car.
Capitol Police, too?
Does it have the Hemi in it, brother?
These do have the Hemi in it.
Oh, my goodness.
Do the Capitol Police?
So for a Capitol Police to
They give you a bicycle, brother. You're downtown, they're going to give you a bicycle. Is that about right, isn't it?
No, they don't give you a bicycle. We have commission station downtown that they use while on patrol, but to actually have a take-home car for the Capitol Police, you have to be a supervisor, which is a sergeant level and above.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
talk about the recruit academy, the rigors of that. How long does that last?
Yes, so for our Indiana State Trooper Academy, it's a 26-week academy. We are a paramilitary organization, so like the movies you see, like the boot camp, the yelling, the running. But again, that physical fitness, if you're maintaining your physical fitness throughout the selection process, we're only there to just increase that during that. So we kind of put on as a college atmosphere. One of the benefits also, we've partnered with Indiana Tech. So actually, while our recruits are in the academy, they're actually earning college credits, so towards a bachelor's degree. So that's a very unique opportunity for those that are fresh out of high school and thinking about going to college and things of that nature. So just kind of to keep that in the back of their minds as well as opportunities that we have.
I like it because it shows that at the very beginning of going into, when you qualify and you're going into the academy, you go into that academy at $47,000. And you can get time off in the process,
Absolutely.
if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely. Typically, when recruits graduate our academy, they finish with about 180 hours of compensatory time, which means that's real time that you could take off later in your career.
And the 47,000 starts when the training starts.
Absolutely. On top of that, also insurance is starting day one for not only you, but also your family members as well.
Wow.
Are you all getting enough black folks coming out and applying?
So for minority representation, that's something that we would love to see increase, both male and females. That is something that we really want to speak on, as making sure that we have people that are in our communities that look like the communities that they are working in. So that minority representation is very important to us. We have over 1,200 state troopers, so that's from all walks of life. So we want those people, we encourage those people to come out. And if they ever have any questions or anything that they think that won't allow them to make it, that's what we're here for in the Human Resource Division, to provide them with that information so they can be successful.
What year is your car?
My car is a 2019.
Okay, so you're about ready for a new one, aren't you?
I'm getting close. I'm getting close.
Getting pretty close.
So
yeah.
how's the retention with regard to a recruit class in your experience?
So the one beautiful thing that I tell people, without even going to the recruiting school. If I could just get you to do a ride along, I can almost guarantee that I can get you to see the benefits of this career. And that's something that is free, that you can sign up. Our applications are online for that. And so the retention, when it comes to the recruitment class, we don't lose a lot from young people coming on, but obviously, with regular retirements and things of that nature, we do lose that on a yearly basis. But retention has not been a problem for keeping newer troopers on this department.
Well, that's good.
Just because of the multiple benefits, and then also the opportunities. Since we are a large agency, we offer a plethora of opportunities and specialties that can often get people's attention and keep them active within our department.
Sergeant, you represent well. You do.
Yeah. We got about 15 seconds left. One quick thing. When you retire, what percentage of your salary do you get to keep?
So 25 years in, you do 50%, and then you get a percentage increase every year after that, and that just depends on how long you decide to stay, and you can stay up to 34 years.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Real People, Real Voices. I'm your host, James Jackson.
Co-host Pastor Wayne Moore.
And Pastor Moore, we've done a lot of things together over the last several years.
Yeah, we have. I think one of the most, to me, in the last, I guess, how many years we've been together, was to be able to be in on a massive job program for young people. That was phenomenal. And Clean for Green has been around for some time and
Since
has done
2012.
Yeah, since 2012, and it came on in a way that it is still sustainable today, but not at the level that it could be. Mm-hmm. And it's not there because we don't have the youth. It's not there because we don't have the resources to do that. And so today we wanted to talk about how Clean for Green can be a conversation in the communities, at the community's table, to where the community could understand that it's important that we employ young people for various reasons. Mm-hmm. And that employment ought to be, number one, for mentoring for the summer. Number two, to keep them crime-free as much as possible. And number three, to help them to be responsible and respectful toward employer and other employees. And number four, it's just so many variety. And number four, and to hear people who are in the workforce already, who hold major positions in the city of Indianapolis, to get them in the mindset that they can ascend to any level in life, any profession in life, if they choose to do it. But they have to establish a good discipline for working. If you don't work, the book says you don't eat. And if you don't work, you will do some things that will bring on very harsh repercussions. And we don't want that to happen to young people. So tell people, Doc, where they can give resources. I think we're about $20,000 short this year. Tell people where they can give resources and how those resources are going to be used real quick.
Well, thank you, Dr. Moore. And you can go to cleanforgreen.com, cleanforgreen.com, and the website will give you all the information that you need so that you can sponsor one young person for 6 weeks is $540. And you can sponsor one young person or two, but at least one. And that will take care of that young person for the entire time of the summer. You can also go to the Clean for Green Facebook page, or you can call 317-898-2751. Again, that's 317-898-2751, and let them know that you want to sponsor a young person or 2 young people, or however many you want to do, for summer 2022. Dr. Moore, we're still doing all the wonderful things that we have done. You've articulated them so well with soft skills, encouraging the young people, taking them out to clean up the community. We've also added technology into that so that the young people are not just cleaning up trash and different things like that. But it has been very beneficial. And to your point, summer of 2015, we had in excess of 500 young people.
Yeah, yeah. Over 500 young people, access of 8 to 10 buses, 52 passenger buses moving throughout the
Miller
city.
Transportation, that
Miller
was something that you were able to get
Yeah,
done.
we were able to get that at a nominal price every week for 7 to 8 weeks. It's just a massive undertaking to be committed to put young people in the position to where they can be in a place to learn during the summer and also earn some resources during the summer. Are there any spots available? Do we have any spots available left?
We've got a waiting list.
Okay.
Got a waiting list.
Got a waiting list already. And so that's amazing. So when one drops out, we hope they don't drop out.
Yeah.
We have a waiting list already right there for them. But $540 per child. If we can just get somebody to just do 3 or 4 children, that will ease the burden. And they receive lunch as well. We need to make sure people know that.
Breakfast and lunch.
Breakfast and lunch, yeah. Breakfast and lunch. And Clean for Green is an outstanding program. Matter of fact, it is the mothership of all job programs that are going on right now, whether people acknowledge that.
It has been replicated.
As they say, the mothership. This is the mothership, Clean for Green. And so give us the number again so people can contact you.
That's 317-898-2751. Again, 317-898-2751. Or you can go to cleanforgreen.com for more information. If you want to pay for the whole program, it's just about $30,000. We'll take care of the entire program.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that we talked about years ago, Dr. Moore, is sustainability
Yeah, yeah.
of programs like what we do.
Yeah, programs like local government and even state government, if I could say it this way, believe in temporary programs. We'll fund this.
It happens a lot.
Yeah, it happens a lot. And which is, I believe, a bad habit to obtain. I think, for instance, what you do when dollars run out, Clean for Green runs all year long.
All year round, yeah.
You might not have as many kids, young people, as we want, but it runs all year long. And we need to start looking at very seriously programs that are going to sustain young people for after school. Some kids need resources because every household is not the same as it relates to finances and the necessities that are needed in a home. And that those little dollars that those kids get can help them and even help around the house, whether we realize it or not, because we've experienced that over the years. But I think in many cases, this is a year-round program. It is not a program. We magnify the summer because we have kids that are out there that need this particular service. But it's a year-round program, and you say $30,000 will get us through the summer.
Yeah.
We need another $30,000
For 50 kids.
Just for 50 kids. But after that summer program is over, we're going right back into the sustainability of jobs for the rest of the year.
And that's something that we have inculcated into the ethos of our church, where at least up to 25 kids, we can sustain that by taking 10% of our tithe and offering and putting it into the program. And that's the way that we said, well, we can sustain it if we do it that way.
Yeah.
So if no one helps, then we could at least do 25.
It would be fine. It would be great if, churches or pastors who are listening or businesses who are listening would just cut $1,000.
Yeah.
If we just had 10, 15 people from this particular show to write a check for $1,000, That is great. That would be phenomenal. And I hope in the future people will understand the value of Clean for Green.
Yeah. And I think that's going to do it. I think we've covered all that that needed to be covered. And thank you all for hanging out with us on this Sunday afternoon. We have a rundown after these messages.
Welcome back to your Real People, Real Voices.
Yes.
I'm your producer, Curtis Baker.
And I'm your host, Pastor Wayne Moore.
Well, Pastor Moore, tell me a little bit more about the Clean for Green, because I think that's something that's really great for the community and for the young people.
Yeah, Clean for Green is a job program that was established by James Jackson, myself, and originally supported at one time by the faith-based community. It just flourished.
Okay.
It gave young people an opportunity to work during the summer for 7 to 8 weeks,
Okay.
To earn between $500 and $600. It served a purpose of keeping them out of trouble, keeping them in tune, soft skills, with understanding soft skills, hard skills,
Okay.
things of that nature, to put people in a position, young people in a position to understand discipline and the workforce. And so it still needs resources. You'll find on the bottom of the screen information will be given. If you want to donate, you can do that. It takes about $540 per kid for 6 to 8 weeks to make that happen. It's a great program for the total community.
So tell me, if I have a young person that I want to get involved in that program, how do I go about getting them
Well,
involved?
you would call Clean for Green. You'll go to the website. You would even give Fervent Prayer Church a call.
Okay.
They would connect you with the people there who are on staff there to make it happen.
And this is for young people all around the city, or is it certain
All
location?
over the city, outside. We've had people as far as California
Okay.
Who are visiting for the summer to work with us as well.
So tell me, what are some of the things that the young people would be doing?
Well, young people, number one, they clean their community.
Okay.
They clean their community. Number two, they have an opportunity to be taught soft skills. Now we have added the technology piece to it.
Okay.
Not only the technology piece, we've also given them opportunity to hear people who are in the workforce and who are doing exceptionally well, and that they can see the ideology of mentorship in them.
Oh, great. Well, you know what? It sounds like a great program, but you know, we didn't say anything about our sponsors.
You need
I
to
want to
do
make
that.
sure of that before we have a lot of time left. Tamiko and Associates, Lavinia and Summers Home of Funerals, Lavinia and Summers Home of Funerals, let me say that again. Marion County Public Health Department, Al's Modern Clothing and Shoes, Lee Castle and Crawley, Northside Window and Gutter Cleaning, Fervent Care Christian Academy, and His Place Eatery are our sponsors, and that's it for us today.
Yes.